If you could do a song with one artist, who would that be?
Pharrell.
Pharrell? Yes, yes. I think Pharrell is my top producer. Like
Yeah.
the the intricacy. I mean, it's not even the intricacy, bro. It's
My brother
the
told me
artistry.
something about Pharrell, and it kind of clicked on me. I was like, you would never hear someone mix the sounds he's mixing together, and you would never hear someone with the perspective that he has.
Yeah.
And he was, and I just when he said that, I was just like, like yeah, you're right. He makes different stuff that you would never hear anyone else make.
You
Like,
know you great when you can go from being a producer to doing scores for movies.
yeah, right, right. And hey, Pharrell and Dre have done those,
Yeah. Yeah.
But Pharrell I hold in a different light because I feel like he's just so different in terms of his approach to things, and you can tell when you hear a Pharrell beat
Yeah.
now, but
Yeah.
because it sounds like him
Yeah.
specifically, what he would make. And he's done everything from bands to producing the NERD group is amazing.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites. Yeah, Pharrell, because he can offer you production. He could offer you, even mixing and mastering. He could offer you the his voice for singing. He can do the hook.
He can get you that orchestra.
He has the connections to get you. If he really wants to hear, so I want to hear Pusha T on this song. He'll make it happen.
Yeah.
And like, so
I would love to dive into his mind and get. I would love to talk to him. I would love to figure out how his thought process is, man. When he goes into something, how does he know what he's going to do, or how does he follow that feeling to do whatever he's going to do?
Yeah, no, right. I wonder what his process is for making beats specifically, because and I feel like what tells a lot about the producer is like, okay, what are you starting with?
Yeah.
What do you start with? You start with drums, don't you, or no?
Me, I normally start with
some kind of melody.
It depends. It really depends.
Yeah, I feel like most people would say that. They would say that they start in multiple different ways, but
so I feel like
most people say that there is a one answer that they just don't even know that they do it, but they probably
I typically
do it
get like a melody in my head, like if I'm gonna do,
and you try to recreate that.
And then I might add the but anyways. So I think I might typically start with the melody, and then I'll go in after I got the drums. I'll do the bass.
You humming things before you kind of.
I definitely hum them. Yeah. I seen that Timbaland does that too.
Yeah.
But what Timbaland does, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I seen an interview where he'll record himself doing it first, and then he'll go in and then
I feel like Timbo's one of the most underrated / overrated.
Yeah.
I feel like he's totally underrated by the public in general.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's overrated by his peers. But maybe you can, if you judge a man by his peers, though, usually you're pretty solid, though. You're pretty on point,
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe I'm just underrating him. But like, I feel like, because Pharrell, right? Yeah. Pharrell has come out and said, and I think Pharrell's better than Timbaland, me myself, personally. It's close, but I feel like Pharrell wins that bout. Pharrell will tell you every time that he's not that guy.
Yeah.
And he will tell you that, oh, Timbo did Aaliyah or whatever, and then and it'll just drop the mic, and so like, come on, like Pharrell's done so much, and I feel like he's just like underselling himself and just dropping it before the even battle begins. Like, oh no, Timbo wins. He's a better producer.
Give me your 4 list. You got Timbaland, Pharrell. You got Swiss Beats.
Top 4.
Dre. Put them in order.
Between
Pharrell,
those
Timbaland, Dre, and Swiss Beats.
I go.
I think that's
I'll
my
go
list.
Pharrell, Timbaland, Swiss Beats, and Dr. Dre.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre is last.
I think mine is Pharrell, Timbaland, Dre, and then Swiss Beats.
Why Dre over Swiss?
Um,
I have strong opinions on this matter before you answer this.
I feel like it's a lot of beats that people don't know that Dre produced.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, he got a pretty extensive collection out there.
Yeah, R&B, his R&B
Yeah.
stuff that he's done too, what people don't even know about.
Yeah.
Like he's done a lot of stuff like that.
They just know him for NWA. And,
yeah. But he's done a lot that people don't know about, and I'll give him that credit for that. But most of the time with his beats, I have a problem with them for either being
too West Coast,
too sampled, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So like he's the 4x4 sample guy. A lot of all the popular Dre beats that you think that he did not do.
Yeah.
He put a 4-bar sample over a drum kit, and that's all he did. And as someone who used to do that, it is very easy.
Now I will say that was from his NWA days. The DJ, he was
even from the Chronic days. All those Chronic beats.
No, that's where he got it from. Was the
4x4 samples from Funkadelic albums.
Yeah.
With just a drum machine over it, and not that the beat isn't dope, not that it doesn't sound good, but we're talking someone like Pharrell who will meticulously put together a beat from scratch a lot of the times, versus someone like Dre who's willing to pay the sample thing. And I know Pharrell has samples, and every producer uses samples, but the way you sample matters too. And the way Dre samples is one of the worst samplings I've seen.